A receipt from the landlord would have been also a great thing to hold on to, but Shawn was obviously not thinking that somebody would be calling him a fraud several months later. Additionally, since the court order of possession clearly demonstrates that someone was still residing in the apartment after Shawn left, it actually makes sense that when going through their drawers, that the ex saw the lease papers and the receipts and retained them for the purposes related to her still being there, as anybody else would have done, to ensure that the papers don't actually move with the person moving out, which can explain why Shawn didn't have them months later. Since the court order of possession clearly demonstrates that someone was still residing in the apartment after Shawn left,
my old roommate, which we had a joint bank account for the last, 12 years, decided that even though the whole purpose of the fundraiser that we held many months back was to get them back down to their family in Georgia, and I was going to be moving on to Red. Well, because of my meeting of JC, my destination has changed, but the whole plan was to get my ex-roommate back down to Georgia. Well, they decided that when I came out here to start getting things settled in with JC, to start draining the bank account. So their first day was 3 days ago. They decided to take $300 out of the account. I was thinking, okay, maybe they're just going to buy a bus trip and be all done with it. And then the next day, they took out another $480.
Ow.
At that point, things had to be done. So me and JC hopped in the van after she got off work, came back to Indiana. The money's gone. There's no way I'm getting that back. They've already gotten on the bus, but
since the court order of possession clearly demonstrates that someone was still residing in the apartment after Shawn left,